Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? Yo, this is the In Your Face show. Yo, and I'm here with my main man, you know what I'm saying? Lawrence James King. What's up, my brother?
What's up, bruh? How you?
I'm doing good, man. Just chilling. How's your day going?
Not bad. Can't complain. Out and about, making things happen. But I can't complain.
I feel you. I feel you. So how's that? How's your comics coming along, man?
Man, the comics are coming along. We got some stuff in pre-production. We got a Kickstarter campaign coming up, and we have our comic lines we already have started. We did free comic day here in Connecticut at a local comic book shop. That went very well. We got Black Label Comic Con coming up in Philly, and then one or two more we're gonna do. We haven't decided on the one or two more left this season, but it's going, bruh. It's
Okay,
going.
okay, okay. So man, like, how many years you been doing this, man?
Um, we our first comic came out about 3 years ago.
Okay, okay, okay. So
Yep.
what's this constant hustle shit you got going on? What's good with that?
So what it is just you know it's a metaphor, or not necessarily a metaphor, but it's first of all, it's our motto, but secondly, it's a image of what the indie comic book scene is about, man. Especially for us, it's always constantly moving. There's always something going on. If I'm not doing a podcast like this one, then I'm prepping for a Kickstarter to come out. When I wake up first thing in the morning, I got pages of art that one of my guys has sent to me. It's always something, bruh. It's always something. It's never a situation where there's downtime. I got to write uh, uh, for the next Avery coming up, so I'm writing for that, and Brian Lambert's going to be the editor on that, and we're co-publishing it with Wingless Comics, and we're finishing up Eviction Bellum, and that's going to come out for a Kickstarter here on the 27th of this month. So there's always something. The last line, number two, is going to come out in a few months. So there's always something, bro. And that's what Constant Hustle is, because that's what it constantly is. Between me and the other five creators that are under the umbrella, there's always something going on.
Okay, okay, okay. So so what was so tell me about Last Line.
So
Give the people a little bit of. All right.
okay, the last line is in the world of Constant Hustle comics, there was a humongous battle between all the superheroes and the supervillains called the Carnage. At the end of the Carnage, most of the supervillains and just about all the superheroes all are dead. So all our
Mm-hmm.
superheroes are brand new. So in one of those
Okay.
battles during the Carnage, the matriarch of the family, because that's the Sills family is the family that the last line is portrayed after. The matriarch of the family dies during one of those battles. So the father of the family goes around trying to exact revenge, and his children are trying to help him or trying to save his life from something that could ultimately kill him.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Okay.
based it very loosely off my family, and each character in it is a member of said family.
Okay. Okay. So which character really touches your heart, and which character really resembles who you are?
Um, well, I got a character that's going to be coming out soon. Um, kind of, kind of like the way Moon Knight has many personalities. This character has many personalities, but it's basically a love story to his son. The name of the character is Tons. That's the name of the character. Tonz. That would be probably the closest one to me because I have all these different types. of my personality. You know, the provider, the father, the husband, the the creator. There's always something. So that would probably be. I feel like I have multiple personalities sometimes because I'm always being pulled in different directions. So that would
I
be
feel
about
you. I
it.
feel you. I feel you. I feel you. So, so Avery Astonishing, right?
Yeah, Avery the Astonishing.
Where
Yep.
did you get the inspiration from there?
Avery the Astonishing came to me one day. Actually, there wasn't a like a set thing that gave me the inspiration. It was more of a wanting an iconic character, and then I started writing down pieces of Avery's uh, life, her backstory or their backstory, and all of it just started coming to me. And it wasn't one thing that made it; it was multiple things that made it happen. So it was an amalgamation
Right.
of a bunch of things and a need I felt that was there for strong characters and strong characters of color and especially strong female characters of color.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So let me ask you something. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
I can hear you. What you
My
say?
man, you there? You good? I said, do you mind if I ask you a question?
Go ahead. Ask me. Ask me anything you want.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Sorry about that. Where did the character of Jarhead come from?
Where did the character Jarhead comes from?
Yes.
Well, to be honest, it came from my dad. Came from inspiration from my dad. He was a Marine in the military, and all the stories that he taught me and told me about, and all my cousins and uncles, and that's been in the military. I grounded them all in one, and also it actually came from God. That that inspiration and that putting it all together came from God. I just put it all out on the table.
Okay. So where how many editions do you have so far?
How many what?
How many editions of Jarhead do you have so far?
I just one at the
Uh-huh.
moment. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? We have one at the moment. We're actually
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
sorry about that. Sorry about that. My
It's
fault.
all
My
right. It's all
fault.
right. It's all right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's been raining out here, so you know what I'm saying.
Right.
That's stupid situation.
So you're in
But
pre-production on another
yeah.
edition?
What'd you say?
You are in pre-production on another edition of Jarhead?
Oh, am I published? Yeah, yeah. Actually,
No, not published. I said, are you in pre-production on issue number 2 for Jarhead?
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We're issue number 2 is not in production at the moment, but we have a short story called Collision of the Colossus coming out soon.
That's very good. That's very good.
Yeah, it's
That's
basically
real
a
good, man.
the Collision of the Colossus is
Uh-oh. Lost him again.
Sorry about that, bro. It's shit keep cutting
Bro,
out.
bro, you don't have to apologize for nothing, bro. You good. You good with me. Keep going.
Now, what was the question?
Now you were saying that Collision of Colossus comes out soon.
Yeah, Collision of Colossus coming out soon. It's a action pill book. So basically, it's not no talking really in it. It's nothing
Uh-huh.
but it's action. It's basically a prelude to part two of Jarhead. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. How many
so
pages is it?
it's 10 pages. So
Okay.
it's it's of an action scene in book two.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So you're going to have to come to Collision of the Colossus to get that scene, to understand the scene,
All
the
right. I
fight
got
scene
you.
in book
That
two.
was
You
smart.
know?
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Keeps content out there and it's not as involved as doing a full 20, 30 page book. That's good. A smart move. We do the
Yeah,
same thing. We do we do mini issues to where we'll have like 4 or 5 different characters, and each character will have 4 or 5 pages, and we put it all in one book digitally. We did that last year, and we're going to do another one later on this year. So it's smart. It keeps content out there for people to read. It keeps your name out there for people to see that you're still working, and it saves you from having to do, like I said, to be as involved as a full book.
right. It actually also we actually coming out with Jarhead props.
Oh, really?
Um uh Actually they're actually if you saw my poster of Jarhead standing up, the one where he has his two handguns.
Right.
Those two handguns, the gold handguns, are coming out and they're functional, actually, fully functional,
That's
and
cool.
they're Desert Eagles,
That's
heavy ones.
cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
So we're working on doing the Gatling gun,
Right.
and we're working on doing the bazooka soon. Um, we will be selling them as a pair of two.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't. I'm my my guy is working on them for me, and we actually have a store coming out. I'm waiting on it to be finished, and the website along with it.
That's good, man. That's good. Got to stay on top of that.
Hell yeah, hell yeah,
If people can't find you, there's no use in you doing what you're doing. So that's great.
hell yeah, hell yeah. You know, so to you, you know what I'm saying? Because reason why cause see, this is the thing. This is the thing for this show. I want to bring people together. You know what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
It's not to is to see. I built this show to for people to come up and come out. What I mean
Mm
by that is
hmm.
come
Mm
up
hmm.
and come out.
Yeah.
Come up in what you're doing and come out with it. That means you don't have to worry about, nobody stealing it, nobody hating on your shit. Nigga, you getting
Right.
free publicity. My man, you getting free
Right.
publicity. I don't give
Right.
a crap what anybody else is saying. You're getting free publicity. You don't have to pay for the stuff. Other
Right.
shows you're gonna have to pay for it with other
Right.
projects. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
And like I said, I don't really speak about what's going on in the industry, the Batman movie, all that jazz. Nah, I'm not into that. You know what I'm saying? I'm into some real shit stuff. I'm into some real stuff that
Right.
people can relate to. We can't really relate to, you know what I'm saying? We can't really understand. This show is about the indie circuit, not about Marvel and DC. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's about getting everybody that's trying to get themselves out and to help them to be better than what they are. You feel me? What I'm saying?
I got you, man. I got you.
And like I said, I built this show. I've been going hard, going strong for 5 months now, and we're on to episode 28. This is the 28th episode of
Oh,
the In Your
wow.
Face show.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a lot to be proud of right there, man. That's a lot to
Oh
be
yeah.
proud of.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For the what I'm thinking about doing for the 50th show
Uh huh.
is doing a roundtable discussion, right?
Uh huh.
Where everybody can sell their stuff
Mm
and we
hmm.
all can help each other sell. while we're talking to each other, giving each other pointers, giving each other, you know, building each other up, pushing each other's stuff out. And
Right.
also, what I'm going to be doing is doing a big collage poster of all of our characters,
Oh,
right?
okay.
And it's all going to be in the back of my books and stuff like that. Every book that I do, I'm gonna be selling them and everything, right? And if y'all wanna join in on it, y'all can put them in the back of y'all books, and y'all can sell them that way. When people open up the books, they can look at your characters, they can look at my characters, and they can be like, "Oh, you know what I'm saying?" So that way, we're all getting out instead of just people, doing it for themselves, being themselves. Because you want to know what that's doing? That's actually that's actually free publicity and free promotion as well.
Right. Right.
You know, me as a businessman, I'm a businessman first. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So I see great opportunities everywhere. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? The mall, the speed line,
Right.
yeah, the corner of your house,
Right.
outside your house,
Right.
a McDonald's. Everywhere you think about it, you gotta talk about your project because how they gonna know about it if you're not talking about it?
Nobody loves your stuff more than you, bruh. Period.
Exactly.
I
So you
mean,
gotta
everybody will try to love it because they like you or whatever the case may be, but nobody loves your project and nobody loves the stuff that you're doing more than you. Point blank.
right. That's why I said with a lot of people, you have to. My frustration with people is they're not with guys in the indie circuit, right? They're so
Uh-huh.
focused on what Marvel and DC is doing and their movies, they're taking their eyes off of what they're supposed to be doing, getting
Well, I
after.
mean, everybody, you gotta some people use that as like a blueprint for what they plan on doing later. Uh you gotta watch the company that you see yourself in as an indie creator or the circles that you see yourself mentioned in because some people do a lot of talking and this is what I'm going to do, this is what's going to happen, blah 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 blah. That's fine if you do it to yourself. It's cool if you are in your room or wherever you say to yourself, this is what I'm going to do, this is how I'm going to do it. You write out your you write out your blueprint in a notebook, you come up with a vision board, whatever. Don't say it out loud online too much. Don't say it out loud don't go on people's podcasts and say it too much. Just start doing shit
Right.
because everybody has a million ideas. Everybody wants to come to the party. Nobody want to clean up after.
Right.
So when it comes to, people saying, I want my stuff to be like Marvel, I want my stuff to be like this. Usually the people that I associate myself with or that Constant Hustle Comics associate themselves with, they don't need to talk about. It's all about the next project. It's all about the next thing you're coming out with. It's all about,
Right.
this person I'm getting to do letters. This person I'm getting to do colors. This person I got to do the cover art. My editor sent me back these pages and I got to work on these pages. I got to know the why of my character instead of just my character jumps up, jumps on the car, rides on top of the car like Black Panther all over this bridge and shoots the guy on the other end. I need to know why my character is doing it. I need to know why the guy on the other side of the bridge is waiting for him and they're going to have it out there. There's got to be a reason. There has to be a why.
Right.
So it is my opinion that people in the indie industry just need to focus on their why. The rest of that shit,
Exactly.
say to yourself. The rest of that shit, have in your head every day, speak it into the universe, like people say, put that positive energy in the universe, whatever. But focus on your why and focus on your craft. The rest will come.
Right. That's why, see, and it's amazing thing because what I do is in my mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm a character generator.
Uh
I
huh.
generate characters constantly. I could generate characters out of nowhere. Out of thin air. I could just generate a bam. Like, okay, I look at a hat. You could generate a character out of anything.
Right.
Just gotta put a spin on it. Just gotta have originality. And to be honest with you, see what what a lot of us are not. A lot of people are not giving themselves time to for originality. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be like Marvel and DC, and everybody wants to be like Batman, Superman. You know, to be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Batman and Superman's getting corny to me. It's getting corny. I'm not a little kid anymore. So, what I'm saying? All that flying in a cape with a fucking with draws on, and I'm good. You know what I mean?
Well, and the way you can express that is through how you do your character.
And
So
it's crazy. It's crazy. You will never see a dude in some draws flying around. You ain't gonna see it. That's real. You ain't gonna see that in real life. I'm
right.
just being honest. You ain't gonna see that in real life. You ain't gonna see that in real
Well, I
life.
mean, comics are a way of escaping as well. So it some of it doesn't have to be real life, but you feel the way you feel about not seeing them or seeing them a certain way, then portray that through your character.
Oh no, no.
Portray that through your character. You know what
You
I'm
know,
saying? Put that
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thought and attention behind your character. Do that. Matter of fact, what you could do is you could make a villain the way you don't like your heroes.
Oh
And the
yeah,
way
yeah.
you
Of course.
feel about those type of heroes, Jarhead feels about that villain.
Oh no. See. This is the crazy part. The Mentor Deuce, right? He's a he's a mesh of everything that I hate.
Right.
He's a build of everything that I've been through in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's a build of the stuff that I see every day in the world. You know what I mean? And he's a character that nobody will people will get behind him because he's a cool, badass villain. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
he's evil. What I mean by evil, sadistically evil. I had
Right.
to I'm gonna tell you the truth, I had to go to the darkest place in me to pull this character out.
Right.
You see, I spent so much time. That's why it took me 17 years getting Jarhead out.
Mm-hmm.
17 long years. Because, see, you have to live these things. I had to live these things out of what I seen, what I felt, and what I feel
Right.
Jarhead needs to go through. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so, all the things that I seen and went through, I don't put everything in my books, but I put a good bit in there to for people to understand the story behind Jarhead. It's not just a story. It's not just a universal cosmic gathering. It's something that people can relate to and come together and understand that man, this character is bomb, but he has depth to him.
Well, good, man. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Keep doing what you're doing,
Yeah,
man. Just focus on that. Focus on giving him the depth that you know inside of you that he has. Focus on that because that's the most important thing. Because everybody's got a character,
of
everybody's
course.
got a story. So you have to make it as personal and as original as you can possibly do it. So
Yeah,
just focus on that, bro.
right. And to see, this is the thing, people as a whole, right? And my brothers and sisters, man, we got to do better, man. You know how like when people say, "Oh, I'm supporting black businesses," right? But we don't see it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you gotta you gotta put yourself in that position, man. I see it, but I see it on I see it on a I see it on a different level because I see it on the level of me putting myself in the positions where that's all that's around me. So I get to support that way. Or I put myself out there in different arenas where that's the focus of the arena. So I see the support that way.
Right.
So, you know, and I'm not saying that you're doing this, but you can't, no one can wait for it to come to you. You have to go to it. You
Oh
know,
no.
if
Oh,
the
yeah.
mountain
Yeah.
won't,
Mhm.
if the mountain won't come to Muhammad, Muhammad has to go to the mountain. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. See,
So
that's that's my whole
that's the
motto.
type. Yeah, that's the
That's my,
type. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. So
right.
I know you're doing your thing, but you know, with whoever. I'm not saying. But once again, I'm not saying it's you. It's whoever. If they want that kind of, if they want that kind of support, then they have to put themselves in those positions. Like
Oh yeah.
I'm doing Black Label Comic Con in Philly in June. Yeah, June. No, July. I'm sorry. Um, that's a perfect example of how that is. That's a perfect example of me being in a situation where everybody around me, not everybody maybe, but most of the people around that are selling their stuff or that are
Hmm.
creators or whatever look like me or look like my, you know, like my brothers and sisters or whatever the case may be, you know? And in that situation, you support one another.
Oh yeah. 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 Nah. What I was trying to get to the point is that with this, the whole mountain thing. See, me climbing the mountain and distributing that I am the mountain that I'm climbing. I conquer every, and this is the thing with me, right? With Jarhead, every mountain that stands in my way, I conquer it,
Hmm.
and I climb on it, conquer it, and as I'm conquering that mountain, I'm moving on to another mountain, climbing that one, climbing that one. Every mountain is bigger, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I said I see a lot of guys going through this, you know what I'm saying? When I said, and it's not me, because I tell you this, I go for mine, you know what I'm saying? I know how to sell. Basically, the mother effing bestseller in this atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that's how I carry it. I'll
Well, you
tell you
just
what.
gotta
I say it like
just
this. Hold on, let me get this out. Let me get this out. I say it like this. Can't nobody out eat me, man. Can't nobody out eat me, man.
right.
That's just the way I carry it. Can't nobody out eat me. Can't nobody outwork me, baby. That's just how I do it. You should get because if you have that tenacity, that that nonstop, just just passion.
Right.
You got to have that because if you don't have that, it's going to be a hard road for you. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
also surround yourself with people who have that passion as well, man.
Of
You got to
course, of
surround
course.
yourself with people who have that passion. It shouldn't even be a question of, you know, what you're going to do. Like, I'll give you a perfect example. Like, Lonzo Starr from Concrete Comics would contact me Monday mornings. They say, "Hey, man, what we working on this week? What you working on? What's your focus?" Now, he's not saying this to me because I'm working on a book with him. He's not saying this to me because you know, I owe him pages or anything like that, or we're working on something together. He's asking me this because he knows there's room at the table for everybody, for all of us. And one of
Right,
us making it means all of us making it. So if he says, "What are we doing this week? What are we focusing on?" Then that's the way you should look about, you know, it helps you with your week. It helps you with your motivation. It helps you with what you're supposed to be doing. So, like
right,
when I ask you in a month, because I am going to ask you in a month, how's that Clash of Colossus going? And if you haven't made no, you know, if you haven't made no advancements in it, I'm gonna ask you, yo, what can I do? How can I help you? Run the story past me. Maybe I can help you through the story. Maybe I can help you with this. Maybe I can help you with that. I'm not going to ask you
Right.
that because I get a percentage of your book. I'm going to
No,
ask you that because I want to see you win.
of
Simple as
course,
that.
of course, of course. See,
So,
with that, a lot of things bring. See, me when it comes to me, I'm gonna tell it like this, tell it like it is. Me, the type of person that I am, I'm always motivating myself. What I'm saying? I guess I got people contacting me. You know what I'm saying, rooting me on, but I got it in my head that I'm going to be the best anyway. I got it in my head that I'm going to be the greatest. I got it in my head that I'm going to rise to the top soon. I got it in my head every day that no matter what happens, nothing going to stop me from eating. Nothing. I got it in my head every day that nobody can eat me, nobody can outwork me, and nobody can outdo me. And that's just the way I move. I move like a beast ready to eat. I'm on
okay.
fire. You know what I mean? Every day. That's just the way I carry when it comes to business, when it comes to Jarhead, when it comes to the Indie Space Show, when it comes to Breaking Chains Comics. I'm going for it all. I want it all, and I'm going for it. I'm going to eat every single day. That's just how I do it.
So, so what I would, you're doing one of the best things you could possibly do right now, which is have this show because your name and your brand will be out there more because of it. If I could offer a suggestion, if you don't mind,
Hmm.
you should probably talk, or not necessarily talk, but have something about your brand and your book visually in every one of your shows. So a banner in the background, or
Of course.
your beginning at the start of your podcast, a picture that's up before you put up the promo art for whoever comes up. Because I mean, I've known that you were passionate about this for a while. Because I remember you and I talking about it before you even came out with the book.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. No,
so
what I do is the reason why I have it in, reason why I have it on a hiatus, as I should say. Reason why I have it on a hiatus is because financial issues, little issues right now. But on that particular topic, I'm working on doing maybe depending on who's really down to support. You know what I'm saying? I might do a Kickstarter to help get the work, get the project out. I got some stuff that I want to give away, that I'm going to be giving away, to backers to help back me up on this. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Helping people get out. You know what I'm saying? You know
right,
what I'm saying? I don't mind helping people. Get on the show. I don't mind doing the legwork. I don't mind fucking. I don't mind putting it all on the line. Like I said,
right,
I made the model. I made the show for the people, not just for me, for the people, so that they make it out, not
right,
just me. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it's all for the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? Also,
right.
I'm doing a convention, and I'm doing a launch party. I'm doing a launch party and a launch party for Jarhead, and a Brick and Change Comics for Brick and Change Comics launch party for Jarhead, and for the In Your Face show, right?
So,
And
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
Go ahead. Keep going. Keep going.
This is going to be my coming out to the world event, but it's going to be a Jarhead theme all around, and it's going to be centered around Jarhead, but it's going to be a convention at the same time, so people can come and sell their stuff, and people can come and enjoy the festivities.
So, did you do a Kickstarter for Jarhead to start with?
Nope. I did it all
Right,
through my hand.
right. So
Cause the reason
that would
why,
be a great way to get that out there. A lot of people or some creators aren't big on social on Kickstarters. I saw a meme the other day saying if you've ever used crowdfunding to do your books, then you're not a real indie creator, which couldn't be further from the truth. But that would be a great way for people to once you finish that Colossus one, that'd be a great way for people to see your book. Put the two of them together in a Kickstarter. That would be great.
actually, what I'm going to do is I have two different covers of Collision of the Colossus. They're different color, same thing but different color. Um, what I'm going to do is work on getting some covers done by guys that I know, guys that have worked with me before, and guys that I'm gonna say it like this: if I do decide to do a Kickstarter, right?
Right.
What I what I want to do is get some real backers behind me. You know what I'm saying? Real people, real backers behind
Right.
me that I know that's gonna come through. I'll come through. You know, I shit. I don't
Right.
care. I'm
Right.
down for whatever. You know what I
Right.
mean? As long as we're helping each other eat. You get
Well,
what I'm saying?
well, the thing about Kickstarter is you're not going to know. The normal routine is your first Kickstarter, if done correctly, or if correctly promoted, will get funded. Normally, it gets funded because of family and friends.
Right,
So
right.
family and friends fund the first one because they're exactly that, family and friends. It's when you're in your third and fourth one, when you've gotten past all them, past all the aunties that want you to succeed, and Nana and sisters and all that want you to do well. That's when you're in your stretch and you're getting the rest of the stuff done. But it's a great way to get your character out there, bro.
Of course, of
You
course,
know, you got a real passion for your character. Everybody
of
should be
course.
able to see that.
Oh yeah. See, actually, I'm working on getting a mascot for Bar. A mascot. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on getting a mascot to to model out Jarhead. And what we're going to do is, if we get the Gatling gun done in time, we're going to either put some wings on him and put some tattoos on him and just have him walking around when I do events and stuff, and have him come with me to the events, and we're
Right.
gonna make it work. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, uh, what I want to do, right, is I want to really give something out that will have the people coming back for more. Because like I said, I'm ready. If they
Look,
ready, I'm ready.
the thing that's going to have them coming back for more is the story that you write and the way you present said story. That's it. You can, and trust me, I understand. There's a lot of creators out there that their bells and whistles are bigger than anything else they have. And I can't knock them because they hustle and to each their own. It is my opinion that it is your story and the way you present said story that are going to have people coming back for more. There
Oh
is
yeah.
no substitution for that.
Oh
You can
yeah.
have a guy jump out of a helicopter from 30 feet in the air, land on his feet, and spray gold dust in the air from his Gatling gun. But if the book is trash, nobody's going to want it. So as long as you keep doing it the way you're doing it and focus on your character and the story, you're going to be fine, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. See, actually, to see, you know what I'm saying? See, that's when it comes to Jarhead. I know exactly what I want to do, know exactly how I want it, know exactly what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, like I've been telling people, when it comes to book one, you're not getting a lot of action because you're getting to know him. You're
Right.
getting to know the character. And
Well,
the
that's
way I
good.
wanted,
That's good.
yeah, you have to get to know the character before you get all the action. You're going to get some action, but you're going to get to know him because getting to know the whole story is gonna blow your mind. You know what I'm saying? At
Well,
the end of
that's
the
good.
book, at the end of the book, at that time we had to switch artists on the fly at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
And I didn't want to flip it. I didn't want to change artists at the time, but it was a certain situation that went down that I had to change artists at the time on the fly. So the art at the end had a little drop off. But like I said, book two, I'm putting together, and I'm telling you this, and I'm telling the whole world this. Book two is where you're going to get all the action. Book
All
two
right.
is when you're going to get all the things that
Well,
started. Book
that's good,
two,
man. Then focus on that, dude. Like I was saying, focus on that. Hey, my phone's about to die, bro. I can't believe we've been on this, man, almost 45 minutes. Hey,
yeah.
we're gonna have to do like a part two to this.
Okay, okay, we could do that. Give me like I say to 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
When are you free?
I'm good. Nine is good for me.
All right, let's do that.
All right, man. I'll reach back out to you then.
All right,
All right, later.
later.